Alright, Shalom. We begin by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakwadash. Alright, double honors to our beloved elders and apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect, and shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. That's the brother Atazawan from the GMS Columbus, Ohio branch. Coming back again with another video through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. Alright, and through the Spirit, just wanted to put some on wax. Ain't really have nothing, on my spirit as far as the topic, but, again, just pushing the spirit of diligence, all right, posting daily, or as the Lord sees fit, to make our calling and election sure. And, something I tend to do when I don't have, too much on my spirit, I just go to Psalms and just read, So through the spirit, just going to read the passage of Psalm the 29th chapter, break it down through the spirit and call it that, So this is Psalms 29 at the top. It says, a psalm of David. Give unto Yahweh, O ye mighty. Give unto Yahweh glory and strength. Give unto Yahweh the glory due unto his name. Right, and that's very important, man. All right. We have to give glory unto Yahweh, the glory due unto his name. Okay. And again, how are you going to do that without knowing his name? You got camps, okay, who profess or claim that we don't know the name. All right. So who is David speaking of here? You got to ask yourself these questions, man. The name Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is in the earth. All right. And again, we are to give glory unto that name. It reads, worship Yahweh in beauty of holiness. The voice of Yahweh is upon the waters. The Most High, or the God of power of glory, thundereth. Yahweh is upon many waters. The voice of Yahweh is powerful. The voice of Yahweh is full of majesty. Right, man. Just, ultimately dealing with the Lord's omnipotency, all right, and his word, okay? The voice of Yahweh breaketh the cedars. Yeah, Yahweh breaketh the cedars of Lebanon. He maketh them also to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like a young unicorn. The voice of Yahweh divideth the flames of fire. Right, man, just showing the immense power that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has, all right, via his word, okay? What do you say? One rough word. He said in the Apocrypha, real quick. Let's go to Sirach. Or is it Wisdom of Solomon 12:9? It says, not that thou was unable to bring the ungodly under the hand of the righteous in battle, or to destroy them at once with cruel beasts or with one rough word. The Lord, can utter something and it come to pass. Okay? You see? So he can, destroy things or people with one rough word. Ultimately, that's how he does it. And it plays out in the physical. The Lord ordains it, he speaks it, and things come, all right, or happen in the physical, man. You see? Continuing says, the voice of Yahweh maketh the hinds to calve, and discovereth the forest. In his temple doeth every one speak of his glory. Yahweh sitteth upon the flood. Yea, Yahweh sitteth king forever. Yahweh will give strength unto his people. Yahweh will bless his people with peace, right? And in due time, man, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will do exactly that. His people, which makes it possessive. All right, and who was the Lord's people? The Israelites. All right, the northern and southern tribes, okay, which again comprise of the Israelites. Like it says, Yahweh will bless his people with peace, man. Okay, tranquility. All right. That's what the Heavenly Father has promised us, man, according to prophecy. Peace, tranquility. Real quick, let's go to Malachi 4. Or is it not Malachi 4, Micah 4. It's Micah 4:4. It reads, but they shall, concerning the kingdom, it says, but they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of Yahweh of hosts has spoken it, right? In the kingdom, like I said, we will. But they shall sit every man under his vine, and under his fig tree, right there, at rest, going to be at peace. And like it says, and none shall make them afraid. All right, no worrying, no troublesome thoughts, worrying about work. All right, the problems of this world, the flesh, so on and so forth. All right. Wax again. Times where, ain't too much on my spirit, where I don't have no topic. Just read a psalm. All right. So with that, gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai.